Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Monica and today we will be going through my New Year's resolutions. I don't like the word resolutions, but I can't think of a better word, so we're gonna go with resolutions. Before we get started with this video, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, but you don't know what about yet, so wait until the end, okay? Just stick around. I'll see you at the end. I'll tell you what to do. Today is December 31st of 2020, so it's the final day of 2020, and it's a beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day, as you can tell by that sun patch over there. I did bribe the cat, by the way, with some food, but seems that he does not care for my bribery, and he wants to be a part of this, so mind the tail. No, actually put it down. Okay, so well, that's the life with Theo. So I've made a list. Checking it twice. No. Okay, I made a list. I've made myself a cuppa in the festive mug still, whilst that is still acceptable, because I would say it is for now, but it's too hot to sip on it now, so let's just move on into the things that I'm gonna do. So again, I don't like to call them resolutions, but I guess they kind of to some extent are, but we'll just see. So the first thing I'm going to start with is a Gymshark 66. So as Gymshark say, it takes 66 days to form a new habit, and that's what I'm gonna do. So my pledge that I still actually need to post, but my pledge for the new year for the Gymshark 66 is to work out every day of the 66 days. By that I mean I'm gonna do my running, which I'm still doing with Couch to 5K, and I'm close to the end of it, and then I'm carrying it on afterwards. And then also doing Pilates that I do occasionally a few times a week, and any kind of other exercise that I feel like on the day. On the so-called rest days, I will do just a long walk. So just actually a long walk, so just go somewhere out in the nature and walk. So it's still a form of exercise in comparison to what I would be doing, which is nothing. So way better. So that's my pledge for that, and the reason why I've decided to do that, alongside of also 66 dry days, is that goes into the second dry 66, as I call it. So the reason for that is that it will keep me more motivated. It will help me stay on track with what I'm trying to do, so the 66 days of exercising, and I believe that by that all working out nicely together, it will also keep me motivated in other areas of my life when it comes to work and when it comes to these kind of videos, not exactly these kind of videos, but like YouTube videos and things like that, and sticking with the rest of the things that we're gonna go through. So I've kind of decided to put these two together. I was going to do dry January anyhow, as I did last year, but I thought let's switch it up a notch a little bit. Let's do the whole 66 days dry. Full disclosure, there might be one day in February where I might break the dry because it is my friend's birthday, so it depends whether, you know, we're allowed to see each other or not. So that I'm already saying there is that one break day that I am allowed to have if it happens. So that is it on the kind of fitness side of the actual, of the actual working out part. Another thing that kind of goes with the healthy side of things is that I want to do just stick more with good food. I eat well overall. I don't really have, you know, like crazy unhealthy habits. I have HelloFresh as well, so that obviously helps me kind of stick within that. But I want to kind of improve that more, just to keep it more consistent, that good eating, because there literally will be days I'll have great food for several days, and then I'll just, you know, for the day won't eat breakfast. For lunch, just have, I don't know, just literally spaghetti with cheese, which I love. And, you know, just whatever else for dinner. And it's fine, like, eat what you crave kind of thing, as long as you're keeping it all balanced. So it's all fine, so I'm not feeling guilty about it or whatnot. But I do sometimes it's the laziness. It's not that I crave this or don't crave that. It's actually just the laziness of it. So we just need to be a bit more kind of consistent with the good eating habits. So that's the third thing. And that's just for the whole year, not just, you know, for a certain amount of days. On to number 4. Don't mind me. It's been an exciting day. So on to number 4. So this is, I had a similar thing last year where I said about reading more books, which I have been okay with. I've been reading way more this year than I did the year before, which is definitely an improvement. But I'm still not quite where I would want to be, because I'll go into this like I'm reading and it's all great, finish one book, start the other one, and so on. But then I'll fall out of it, and it will just go into like movies, whatever, for like a month, and then I'm not reading any books, although I'll keep buying them. So this is a twofold resolution, but it is to read at least 2 books a month. I was going to do 1 a week, but then I thought I might push it too much and make it feel like a chore, and then I won't read it at all, none of them. So do you like this shot? So yeah, so I then decided that instead I'm gonna do at least 2 books a month. So if I do get to read more, great, and if I don't feel guilty about it and like I've failed. So I set it as a goal that I know I can accomplish, and if I do more, wonderful, but at least I'm not setting an unreasonable goal, because still also having the full job, like full-time job situation, and then trying to also do this, which I'm, you know, planning to stick with, and then the working out every day, and then this and that. It's just one of those things that sometimes all you want to do is just lie on the sofa, put some music in the background, and just stare at the ceiling. That's at least how it is for me. So I want to set it as an achievable goal, so I don't feel bad if I fail early on. So 2 books a month I think is absolutely doable. So yeah, that's on that. But the second part of this is not to buy any new books until I finish the ones I have. So I said this last year, I lasted until March, and then it just all went downhill from there. Again, full disclosure, I will be buying a couple new books in the following days, because I got a gift card. So we'll be using that, but that does not count, okay? It's not my own money, it's a gift card. It has an expiration date. I have to use it. Will not be buying any more books until I read the ones I have outside of the gift card section. And I will be reading at least 2 books a month. My also future kind of plan within that is to review them on here then with you guys, and just see, you know, what we all thought about them. So yeah, if you have any good book suggestions, leave them in the comment section so I can use my gift card on these books. Again, a gift card. I'm not gonna spend any money myself. That wraps it up there and brings us in the next one, which is only for January again, and then we'll see how it goes. Again, I did this last year as well, and I actually found it very good, and just for me and for my bank account, and I was successful at it, which was no by January. So I'm not buying anything in January, anything from literally no jewelry, no clothing, nothing, apart from, see, food. So it's a no by January for me again, and that is all there is to say on it. And then the final resolution, which is one of those things that you should be doing anyway, but it's sometimes you kind of start doing the mediocre thing and it's just, you know, whatever. But mine is to work hard at anything that I do. So I have been working very hard this year, but still not hard enough. I have all the time in the world, so I should be spending it at better things than sitting on Instagram or whatever. So you know what a dark hole Instagram is. It just sucks you in, and you just end up like literally on someone's page that you don't even know. You've never seen these people in your life. They live in like probably 50,000 miles away, wherever that would be. So it's just one of those situations that is so unnecessary, and it takes up so much time that you could be spending on better things. I'm all for being, you know, relaxed and chilling out and sometimes taking a break. That's all absolutely fine. But there's a key to not to use that as an excuse when you know you're actually just being lazy and you could be doing something better and you don't need that extra rest or sitting on Instagram. So it's just finding that balance between actually resting when you need to, or wasting your time on unnecessary things that don't actually bring anything to your life. So working hard at work, in my, well, I don't know where I can work hard in my personal life, but you know, like just day to day on everything I want to do and accomplish. So yeah, that's it. And within that, actually, I just realized I didn't mention one, which is less screen time. I kind of briefly said about it, but it's a separate thing that I want to do. I said it for myself last year as well, and I miserably just failed, essentially. There's not much more to say on it. So I'm trying again this year. And yeah, less screen time. It's different when you like speak on FaceTime, so with your family and things like that. Obviously, we've all had more of that this year. Or when you know, messaging with someone and things like that. That's absolutely fine. That's different. But I mean, one of those screen time situations when you literally sit on Instagram, Facebook, or Pinterest, or wherever else you sit, and you know, as in me, kind of having like a personal conversation with myself now, and just one of those things. So that's unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary. So I am skipping on that. That's pretty much it on my New Year's resolutions, or whatever you want to call it, but that is it. I will keep you posted on how it goes with the Gymshark 66. I plan to do either like a bi-weekly update, essentially, like a video in a form of a video. Obviously, you need to post, like, to be within the challenge, like competition side of things, you need to post twice a week at least, just to like your progress and things like that. So I'm going to be doing that. But then overall, I will want to do a video as well of just a review of what I've been doing, how it's been going. So I want to do it bi-weekly, probably, just in a form of sit down plus extra footage of certain things that I would be doing. And then also we'll see with the book stuff as well. If I like the books or don't like the books, I might just sit down with books as well, like a monthly end of what I've read in that month. And we know there will be at least 2 books. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Just the waking up, and the new year has started, and it's time to, you know, start your challenges and things that you want to do. And obviously, you don't have to wait until January the 1st to do these things, but it helps that you know it's a new year, and a lot of these things are happening, like Gymshark 66. It's technically starting from January the 1st and so on. So it's it helps that these things are starting, so you can be like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start it with this day, and I'm gonna carry on with whatever it is that I've decided to do. And the thing is, if you decided to do nothing, that's absolutely fine as well. For me, I just like the extra thing. Otherwise, I just will be going through the year and be like, yeah. And suddenly it's like December again. I'm like, great. Not much to reflect back on. So it just helps me to just kind of keep at it and stay more motivated to set up these kind of little challenges. So that's just my approach. And again, obviously everyone will have their own based on how they feel and what they want to do, and you know, what they're able to do. So that is absolutely each to their own. Thank you guys for watching the video, and wish me luck with everything that I'm planning to do. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and leave me a comment with what are you planning to do with your New Year's. Are you having any resolutions, or are you not? Let me know. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.